crushing the joint, dude.
Beat the place up.
All right, so
Wave and a miss. He got him to go, and he struck him out.
Nathan Eovaldi, who is somehow still out there. So I'll start on Nathan Eovaldi, right? Pretty interesting track record. He is. You could make a case he's the best of the free agent starters that's out there, and there are still some really good ones. The last time that he re-signed, when he re-signed with the Red Sox after they won the 2018 World Series, Dave Dombrowski gave him 4 for $68 million.
Yeah.
And it came on the heels of that magnificent relief performance he made where he ended up with a loss in Year 3 at L.A. But, I mean, he became a hero and really a symbol for that Red Sox team. So who better to sign him to his next free agent deal than Dave Dombrowski?
I wrote that down. I wrote Phillies.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Their front three is as good as anybody's. With Wheeler, Nola, Ranger Suarez has established himself as a star.
Eovaldi's a great fit. I think he's been not valued where I look at him. The other team I had down here was Mets. If you really want to battle, you're going to have to go that next level.
Okay. The other team that I had for him was the Jays. And they're a little deeper in terms of starting depth, but I don't know that they can get anything out of Ryu this year coming off surgery, and I get a different guy left-handed, but I think the Phillies make so much sense for him, man. And I get back to this for the Phillies. Letting Zach Eflin walk was surprising to me. I mean, he had really proven his worth with them in relief this year, but you can maybe fill that spot with a guy who Dave Dombrowski.
Eovaldi's out there this long.
Me too. Well, maybe that gets taken care of. Let's spin it again, see who else comes up next. What do we got? We found a place for a position player. And it is...
Drury gets the Padres on the board.
He's really good.
Player. Brandon Drury. Man, there are a lot of teams that could benefit from his services. You want me to go first?
Go first, yeah.
Because I got 2. I'm going to put any versatile bat-first player, and I think Brandon Drury fits there with the Guardians. But I think the better fit for him is to stay in Southern California, drive about an hour north to Orange County, and join the Angels.
Ooh.
Anthony Rendon is going to be healthy and good this year, but as the Angels have seen the last 2 years, you can't have too much depth offensively, and they haven't had any. So to have that guy as not only somebody they can move around with everybody being healthy, but that could take any one of a number of starting roles if somebody gets hurt, Brandon Drury to the Angels for me.
I like that. I'm scrambling for a team because he fits so many ball clubs out there. There's not one specific one. But I do think the Dodgers is a great fit for him. You were talking driving down the freeway, either stays in San Diego or he drives to L.A. Because with the Dodgers, now that Justin Turner's gone, who's going to really be your third baseman that you're going to be relying on every day to play? And you want to get younger, and you're going to be moving guys around.
Okay.
I think he's a fit.
So in either case, he does not need a plane ticket.
No.
So you either drive an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, get in the car.
2+ in L.A. traffic now. Let's spin it again. Who else comes up here? What do we got?
You got to drive
Did I see a mascot in there? What are we doing to the machine today?
Home run, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto. And look, I said it then when free agency opened. I'll say it now. For him to reestablish his star in Denver makes so much sense to me. Now, after the big deal that Andrew Benintendi got and the enormous deal that Brandon Nimmo got, maybe Conforto doesn't have to settle for a 1-year reestablish your value contract. I don't know. If there's a team willing to jump out there for 2 or 3 for a guy who's still young, you could get a deal that way. I don't know if his agent will let him sign a deal like that, but in either case, Denver seems to be a really appropriate fit for me.
It's a good one. I got Cincinnati.
Okay.
Go there. They've lost a lot of players over the last couple of years, but I think we're both in the same vein. He's got to go where he's going to play and get reestablished. I love the Colorado thing because the ball's going to fly. He's going to have some power, but he's got to go play. And I don't think anybody's giving him a 2-year deal, but I've been wrong on a lot of this stuff this year.
Do you think any of these guys look at the manager they're going to play for? Because this is why I ask you that question. If you can't play for Buddy Black,
Yeah.
Robin Ventura was a guy I always used in this example. If you can't play for Robin Ventura, you can't play. Really. If you can't play for Aaron Boone, you can't play. I mean, those are as player-friendly, good with people managers as there have ever been.
I think it goes another level, though, because so many lineups are coming from the front offices. If they're not penciling you in, then you're not playing.
Yeah.
So you got to have that established and understood before you get into a situation.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Let's spin this thing again.
When it comes to a guy like that, reestablishing himself.
We're making a lot of sense here for the first time.
So good.
In a long time.
Woo! That's good, isn't it?
Michael Jack Schmidt.
Where does he fit?
Mike Schmidt comes up. Spin it again. That's maybe possibly the most ridiculous touch anybody's ever put on this bit. Mike Schmidt.
See
Nelly
you later.
See you later.
Number 9 for Nelson
Says
Cruz.
Segway Bob Carpenter. The Washington Nationals will see you later, and Nelly Cruz is on to another team, continuing a potential Hall of Fame type trajectory here. Where do you have Nelly Cruz this year? Because I have one place at me.
Okay, where you got?
Well, I feel like the Miami Marlins need to generate some power somewhere. A young roster, and a guy like Nelly Cruz would immediately come in as almost like a player coach and be a big brother figure to everybody on that roster. Not to mention he can still hit a few homers, and who couldn't use that, especially the Marlins, who've been a little power challenged of late. Why not the Marlins for him? Keep him close to home,
good.
too.
Yeah. I got the Chicago White Sox.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of DHs there.
A lot of DHs, but his influence and his impact on the group of Latin players they have there would be enormous.
Did you just come up with that just now?
Yeah, that's what that down. Yep, I sure enough did. Now I had Houston and Seattle down here, but I settled on the White Sox.